Namaste YouTube, welcome to Guru. My name is Sohil Beniwal. You can call me Sohil, Sunny, Benny, anything. Guru is a channel where we try to learn something new every day. So today we're going to learn about black money, black economy, global black money that we have. Do you have any idea that the world has 21 to 32 trillion dollars of hidden economy? You know what does this mean? India, the world's largest democracy, a country with 1.3 billion people, are bound to have everything for free. Just maintaining the lifestyle that they're spending free for 7 years. You know what $32 trillion can do? US free for 2 years. Whatever lifestyle you're living, it's free for 2 years. Now let's just see what is black money. Black money is any money that you do not pay tax on, or any earning that you hide from the government that becomes illegal. Now you save around 25%, plus minus average 25%. Now this may be cool for some of you, but this is not that cool because the same money goes into corruption, prostitution, bribery, buying illegal weapons, terrorism, and a lot of grey stuff. Now as per the stats, US has around 10% black economy, while India has 50% of black economy. Now, why is this difference? This difference is because it is a developed country, tight law structure and compliance. Now for India, it is a developing economy. Law structure is not that tight. High population. Penetration of banking sector is average, not very low. So how does this work? Let's take an example of India. White economy, $2 trillion, and a black economy of $1 trillion, that is 50% of 2 trillion. Out of this $1 trillion, 10% goes abroad and 90% stays in the country. Out of this 10%, 30% is round tripped. It is laundered as white money and again goes into the white economy. Out of the 10% of the 70%, 80 to 85% is spent on jewelry, holidays, education, and maybe terrorism, buying illegal weapons, drugs, and a lot of grey stuff. And the remaining 15 to 20% goes into tax havens in the form of liquid assets. This 15 to 20% of the 70% of the 10% of the whole black money is what the government is fetching for, which according to me is very amusing. So we have three concepts here. First is laundered money, second is round tripping, and third is tax haven. So just let's see how is round tripping and everything related is done. Round tripping, this is country A, this is my country. I have a lot of black money, so I just invested into another country B. Now this country B is a tax haven. Now what is a tax haven? Tax haven is a place where very less or no tax is levied on your income with political and financial secrecy. Now why do they do this? Because this is easy money and they have very less domestic production. This is like very easy money for these countries. Example, Panama Islands, Switzerland, Mauritius, Luxembourg. Now from country B, that is the tax haven, laundered money goes into white economy of country A in the form of FDIs and FIIs. Now in India, 30% of FDIs and FIIs are laundered money. Now this money is again invested in India in a place where government gives incentives, such as for next 5 years you won't be levied any tax. This includes investing into a factory which is into a very remote location where the people out there do not have any infrastructure so that they can use it and they can develop, but you get 5-year or 3-year waiver on your income. This is just an example. Now how this round tripping is done? See, there are some legal firms which sell shell companies, which are fake companies with fake directors and management. Now, one of the company like this is Mossack Fonseca. You can search it on Google. So, money comes into tax haven country 1, which goes into a shell company 1, goes into shell company 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this money rotates from 1 to 3 to 5 to 6 to any amount of shell companies which have been made on the same name. Now, this money comes out as laundered money. Now, why it is laundered money? Because it is completely white. There is no way, or it is very hard for any investigation to be done on this money to track where it is black or white. This laundered money goes into white economy. Now I'll show you some ways how do capitalists save taxes or maybe evade taxes. Now there's company A and there's company B. Company A makes a product in $1 and sells it at $2. fair enough. So it pays taxes on profit of $1. Now this is my country. Now if this person wants to save taxes and want to go the illegal way, what he does is he creates company X. Now this company X in a tax haven and sells it at $1.05 and pays taxes on $0.05, which is quite less. Now what this company X does is, it is in tax haven and it sells the same product to company B at whatever the predetermined price, that is $2. Now what happened is, so now it pays taxes on 0.95, but the taxes here are very low, maybe say 5%, 10%, 2%, or maybe in some countries there are no taxes. Now what helps it is, this company X has a lot of BODs and a lot of layering is done, and Mr. X is somewhere just hidden, so he cannot be tracked. So there's a normal transaction that company A sells to company X and company X sells to company B. This is a normal transaction. Company X makes a lot of money and everybody is, maybe if this thing comes up, it's illegal, but at the foremost it is very unethical. Now we'll see how do corporate firms actually save taxes unethically, but it is actually legal. Now we have company A, which is in say America. Company A does a lot of work like sales, affiliate sales, trading of products, consulting for brands, and it also does R&D. Now except R&D, all other sections are actually profit centers. They are actually earning some money as profits for the company. So R&D goes into the home country and other sections go into tax haven. So the headquarter is in tax haven, but as a presence in the home country, R&D is situated in the home country. A lot of corporate firms do it. If you know some of the corporate firms, do comment in the comment section. Now what is happening in the world to save this? We have FATCA, that is Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, which was passed in 2010, and every American citizen outside the country or living inside the country has to declare all his capital and liquid assets in whatever part of the world. There are something going on a world level, that is FATF, Financial Action Task Force. It is an intergovernmental body. It also has two unions associated with it. One is the group of Gulf countries and the European Union. So I hope I was able to make you understand a lot about black money and what is going on around the world. If you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, you can comment in the comment section. Also, please do subscribe because we have tons of sessions coming your way. So stay tuned, stay amazing.